Good morning, students. In this video, I am going to explain about the continuation for the sixth unit, that is NDT methods. Here, we can understand from this slide some of the advantages of NDT methods, that is flaw detection and the evaluation, leak detection, location determination and dimensional measurements, structure and microstructure characterization, estimation of mechanical and physical properties, stress and dynamic response measurements, material sorting and chemical composition determination. These are all the benefits using the NDT methods. For any sample, we can understand by using the particular NDT method. We can use this. By using the particular NDT method, we can get the benefits of this, advantages of this. We can go for the. So here, these are the methods of NDT we are having in. So we are having only ultrasonic method and acoustic emission method and the magnetic method. So we are having, these are all the different types of NDT method: visual method, magnetic particle method, X-ray method, ultrasonic method, magnetic measurements method, eddy current, liquid penetration and application. These are the different types of methods for the for NDT. So what are the advantages of these NDT methods? Non-destructive testing is one of the important either for the evolution and quality control of metal components. During the testing, the metal component does not get damaged. As we all know these advantages. These tests are used to locate and find out the defects and flaws in the component. So the main purpose is of using NDT method is without breaking that sample, we can test the sample and we can evaluate the flaws or cavities or breakages present in that material, and we can reuse the sample after this testing also. So these are the advantages of NDT method. The equipments are easy to handle. Defects can be detected without damaging the components. Methods are quick and accurate. Components can be sorted out on the basis of electrical, magnetic, or chemical properties. Test results and other information can be conveniently recorded on paper, films, assets, and the floppies. So by using these NDT methods, we can use the for the equipments are easy to handle. Defects can be detected without damaging the components, and we can store the results for the future purpose also. And next one is the differences. As we already discussed these differences, mainly the using the non-destructive testing is a costly testing method, and it is a less cost and skill is required. Here this is a less skill. Here examples are dye penetration test, ultrasonic test, and the radiography testing, tensile test, compression test, and the hardness test, etc. Basic elements of NDT method: we need to identify the source, and we need to modification and detection, indication, and the interpret interpretation. These are the basic elements in the NDT methods. That is, we need to identify the source where we need to test or where we need to apply this NDT method, and modification, we need to prepare that sample for the testing process. And next one is applying the testing process, test method, and understanding the detection of that required testing method, and indication and interpretation. So we need to finally identify the location of flaws or errors present in that. And next, methods of NDT: dye penetration testing method, and next one is the magnetic particle testing method, ultrasonic testing, eddy current testing, and the radiography testing. These are the different types of testing methods used for the understanding the samples structure, and the understanding the sample cracks or errors present or breakage present in that material. First one is the dye penetration test. So in this dye penetration test, we will use for the liquid type of material. By applying the liquid type of materials on the surfaces, we can understand the cracks or breakages present on that materials. So here used for the detect the surface cracks or defects. Mainly this type of test is used for the understanding the surface breakages or surface cracks present in the machinery parts. One of the most widely used NDT method is this is most widely used NDT method used to inspect almost any material, provided that its surface is not extremely rough. So this can be applicable for the surface cracks and the smooth surfaces only. To understand the cracks or breakages present in that, it is used for the surface detection forging and casting weld elements. Mainly for welding parts we can apply this method, and the surface and the casting parts also. So the process for the dye penetration testing process, that is, first we need to clean the surface. By cleaning the surface, so that any unwanted materials are there, we can remove that materials, and we can apply these type of different types of dye, means solutions for applying the drying of surface. We need to dry the surface and application of penetrate. So these three are the different types of penetrates used for the testing, dye penetration testing. By applying this penetrate in the dye, that will penetrate into the crack or hole present in that, and it will clearly visible. Removal of excess penetrate. So after applying the dye on that particular part where we need to test, the excess part will be clean, and removal of excess of penetrate and application of developer. So we can apply a developer after that, understanding where the cracks or breaks present. So from this image we can understand that dye penetration testing method. So in this we need, in this surface we need to test, apply this dye penetration testing method. So we are applying that solution on this surface. So after applying this, so it is penetrated into the surface, and we can clearly, the breaks or cracks are clearly visible from that surface. But from where that the solution is coming out, and the excess is cleaned clearly. Here from this image we can understand where the breakage is present. So advantages of this dye penetration testing method is a high sensitivity to small surface discontinuities. We can use for the small surfaces. Large areas and large volumes of part or materials can be inspected rapidly at low cost. Indications are produced directly on the surface of the part, and a visible representation of the flaw. Aerosol spray can make the penetrant materials very portable. Penetrant materials and associated equipment are relatively inexpensive and easily carrying also. These are the advantages of dye penetration testing. After, uh, by applying a solution, we can understand the cracks or breaks present on the surface. This is a large areas and large volumes of parts of materials can be inspected rapidly at low cost. Indications are produced directly on the surface of the part and constitute a visual representation of the flaw. Aerosol spray can make penetration materials very portable. Materials and associated equipments are relatively inexpensive. These are the benefits of DPT method. And what are the limitations of this DPT method is very important. Only surface cracks or defects can be identified. The inspector must have direct access. So we need to apply this method on the surface. So we need to directly access that surface where that mechanical parts are there. Surface finish and the roughness can affect the inspection sensitivity, and post cleaning of accessible parts or materials is required. So cleaning before applying the testing method and after applying the testing method is important. Chemical handling and proper disposal is required. So we need to use the solution type of materials or chemicals for this type of testing method. That is also very important, and the proper disposal is also required. So next one is the magnetic particle testing method. This is also we need to know. This is for understanding purpose only, not in our portion. By applying the magnetic fields on the surfaces near the surface discontinuities in the magnetic material, mainly ferrite, steel and iron. Methods of magnetic particle testing are dry method and the wet method. So we can apply the magnetic material on the test sample, where on the test surface, and we'll understand the magnetic flux coming from that magnetic flux changes in that material. So here magnetized metal has no crack and there are only two poles. So we have taken a two metals. One is having without cracks or holes, one is having crack or hole here. So we are applying the magnetic lines of the magnetic field on the first material or first metal. So we can understand the magnetic flux lines in a uniform way. The magnetic lines of force can be understand. If you go for the second sample, the magnetic lines of force are emerging from the crack part or breakage part. So we can easily understand the magnetic flux leakage and changing the direction of the magnetic lines of force from this particular area. So in the second figure, the magnetized metal has a crack, and that crack point there are creates another north and south pole. Here in this particular crack point, the direction of magnetic flux changes, and another north south pole will be created, which is in the opposite direction to the the magnetic lines of force. So this is considered as the flux leakage, and it is identified the crack easily. So we can in the welding parts we can easily apply this magnetic particle testing method. Here we can understand here particles make a cluster. So we are applying the magnetic lines of force here. After applying the magnetic lines of force, if there is a crack present, the particles which are flowing from that pipe will make a cluster, will form a groove from that crack point, and the magnetic flux leakage will be observed in that welding defects. And advantages of MPT method: principally and relatively simple method, economically and easy to perform, portable for the field testing, fast for the production testing, reveal or disclose some small surface flaws or cracks which may be tight. So mainly this type of MPT method is used for the welding cracks and welding defects present in the pipes and the gas tubes. So by applying the magnetic field, we can easily identify if there is any crack or hole. If crack or hole present, then what will happen? So the gas will form a group or cluster in the crack portion due to the change in the direction of the magnetic lines of force. By studying that, by seeing that surface, we can understand that the crack or hole will present in that, and we can do the necessary steps to prevent that, to close that crack or hole present in that particular area. So this MPT method is having these type of advantages. MPT method is mainly portable for the field testing, and it is easily to perform and is a cost effective also. We'll go in the next lecture, we'll go for the acoustic emission testing, ultrasonic testing, and the remaining testing methods. Thank you so much.